Hey, Astro-Nots, what's going on? I'm glad you clicked in here. I'm going to show you why you should be playing Pulsar Lost Colony. Maybe your friend is sending you this. Maybe you're curious. I want this to be a tool and a tour. I'm giving you a tour on why you should play this game and see if it appeals to you. So here's the main menu. Just want to let you know there's something fun here, but you can totally choose your own character and choose what race that you are here. I got my little captain hat because I've done plenty of captaining in this game, and this looks like me for real. If I take the hat off, it's in hair. Okay, yeah, there's me. Alright, if you saw a picture of me, that's me. Anyway, let's start a game. I just want to walk around the ship and show you. This is a vessel co-op. That's what I call these games. And, yep, we're going to do offline. I'm going to pick this Intrepid. This is a ship selection. So it's actually a different game where you get a different variety of gameplay depending on the ship. And this one down here, the Stargazer, we can't wait to do a campaign on this one because this is like the stealth piratey ship. You have a stealth device. This is your normal Colonial Union. This is like the Federation Starfleet, basic, what we're all familiar with kind of thing. So let me get on that ship, and I'm going to make that sure a private game, make sure nobody kind of grabs in. And I'm going to load the game up. It loads pretty quick. This is an old game. It was developed for 7 years prior to its release in 2021, but we were able to play so much before that. So let me point out the different roles. I am usually the captain, and I RP as a captain. You know, I kind of go into the role, and that's why Trusin, my other astronaut on this channel, he actually was my friend for 7-8 years because he liked my style of captaining. I actually barked out orders, and I used jargon from Star Trek, and it was a lot of fun. So there's the captain. The pilot is the one that flies the ship, obviously, but the reason that they have these roles is because you can upgrade all of them into their roles. So for instance, the pilot would do more maneuvers and enhance their flying capabilities. The scientist here is good. They have a scanner and they can find science, I guess, materials. And they can also heal the team with an aura, and they can boost that up. The weapon specialist, you guessed it, probably just upgrades guns and reload capability and ammo and has a lot of health. So that's what the weapon specialist does. And the engineer takes care of the ship, and they have abilities to take care of the ship. Better fire extinguishers, better tools. They repair things faster. So these roles are actually very fun because they're so diverse. But in order to play this, I'm going to play the captain right now so we can walk around the ship and I can show you what's going on. So here's the bridge. Yeah, there's a bridge on the Intrepid here. And right now what you're seeing here is me communicating. This is a communication screen, and I'm communicating with that warp gate out there in the distance if I wanted to go to any of these locations. And this is the star base right there that you see in front of you. We can actually teleport over there. There's teleporting in this game. Again, so if you're a Star Trek fan, you're going to love this. And there's a captain's chair. Look, there's a station here. I won't go into depth, but this is the engineering station where you can control a lot of the systems on the ship. The most annoying one being the lights. Everybody hates when you play that with a rando. And some other things here. Then this is the science station here where you could change your shield frequencies. You could do some hacking if you want to use this screen over here, and I'll show you how to do that later. And then here's the communication station, so you can start communicating with things in the area. So it's like you got your science, you got your engineer over here, you have your captain here. The pilot is at the front of the ship without a chair, unfortunately. Leafy Games, please give the pilot a chair. So this is where they would fly. And then you're wondering where the weapons person goes. Well, they go here, and there's not really much they could do except select what they're targeting and fire off missiles. And I'll show you where the weapons person goes anyway while I give you a tour of the ship. But this is your own Star Trek space crew. And you fly a ship in space, and the ship can actually be adjusted to your personalities. You could have more shields, you could have more armor, you can go fast, you can rotate faster, you can have a more armor-based ship. It's really cool what you can do for upgrades. So now as I go into the ship, what I'm standing on right now is the teleporter. And if I really wanted to, I can kind of teleport to another location, which I'll just show you real quick. And I'm on the facility for our faction. And I'll go back because I just want to show you that there's teleporting, like in Star Trek. And what you'll see is, look, bridge, this is where we came from. And then, check it out, we have the weapons. And if you're the weapons officer, chances are you're going to stick your face in this one right here. And this is the main turret. Notice it's got its own little light. And you'd be firing at bad guys from here. This is actually a very cool like, it's almost like submarine. It's very naval. This game is very naval. Of course, Star Trek is based on like a navy in space, but it's very naval, where you have like your periscopes and such. So the weapons would hang out in here, and these are your other 2 guns, and if the captain or anybody wants to help you shoot, they could stick their face in one of these and start helping the battle. And this is where you load a nuke and get weapons. I don't want to take too much time here. The science lab, this is where you do your research. So the science officer would take all the science materials that you find on your missions, they shove them in the atomizer, and you could pick upgrades from here. This is the medical lab, so if you were hurt, you could just stand in here and get repaired. Repair a biological being. Yes, you could do that. And then over here, this is the science. Well, this is like the science generator for shields and stuff, and the sensors, as you can see there. And all this is slidable. I'm not really showing you because it would be getting really in depth, but this is all power management in this game. So I was just showing you that real quick. And then let's go down to engineering. Actually, before I go into that big room, life support. Check this out. So I like how they decorated with plants for oxygen. This is the life support machine. It gives you oxygen on the ship. And you can actually put on an exosuit for away missions if the planet was not conducive to your life form. And then on the other side, we have the lounge. They can hang out. There's a little gambling game called Liar's Dice. Kind of fun when you're bored and just want to hang out with your crew. It's kind of nice what they did here. A nice little lake picture. It cracks me up. Oh, take some showers. Just ambience in there. And then let's go to engineering. And this is where the engineer kind of lives during battles. You can turn off shields over here. You can send capsules for extra oomph on systems to the science officer here. Everything you can do on the bridge is down here. Look, there's that annoying lights button. And again, I'm doing this like a macro walkthrough of this because it would take forever for me to show you every role. This is like a scrap picker here. You could use that there. And this is your reactor core. And yes, if you're wondering, yes, you can eject it if it gets too hot because you don't want to self-destruct and blow up. So this is a very interesting ship game. And not only is it a ship game, it's also an away team game. So I showed you the teleporter. Well, we got lost there real quick. And we can go to the pad. You can pick up missions. Now, this is a huge space station. Leafy, I would say maybe shrink it down a little bit or make less things to walk to, but it's huge. I get it. You want to impress people, and this is a huge space station. And there goes some NPCs. This is where essentially where you could pick up missions, and then you have away missions where you go like this with all 5 of your teammates and participate on away missions. And those away missions could be archaeological sites. They could be saving a colony. They could be looking for someone. It's very interesting, the variety that this game has. So I think I'm going to leave it there as an open-minded tour here, that this ship combat and ship exploration is very fun. You even have to prime your jump prep. So it's like, all right, we're going. And the reason you want to listen to your captain is because this takes a ton of energy. But if you were going to another star, and let me show you the map screen, look at the galaxy. This is the galaxy that you get to navigate. And every little dot you see is a location. And then the ones that have names are little planets or actual locations that have something special going on there. But there is an engagement at every node. And if you notice this blue cloud around where our ship is, this is how far our light engines will take us, our faster than light engines. So if I wanted to, let's say, map a route to here, I could right click. I would have to go here, 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 and then here in order to get there. And that's just theoretical. I just wanted to show you that. But there's so much content in this game. Again, a couple guys made this game. It's been in development. It was in development for 7 years until it made it to 2021. Here we are in 2024. And they actually updated the game the other day to fix some bugs, which we really appreciate. And it came out with another game. So if you're a Star Trek fan, spaceship game, or Vessel Cooperative, which is like Sea of Thieves, a new jump ship coming out, Void Crew, this is an excellent game. I think it went overlooked. It's a little underrated. It's an amazing job. I know some of the systems, like these little screens, there's not much to them, but you still love the gameplay that you get out of these screens. So I just wanted to give you a quick overview. I hope you enjoyed it. This is our brand new channel. Captain Barbosa and Commander Truson will be putting content on the Astro-Nots. We have a podcast discussing what we like about our favorite games, what we don't like, reviews, previews, techniques, all that stuff. So we'll be doing a little podcast. So we want it to be like a feel-good podcast. So if you're going to work, you're commuting, or you're just stuck somewhere and want to listen to some guys talk about the space games that they love and survival craft, you're at the right channel. So thank you for listening, and hopefully we'll see you for another video. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Astro-Nots, a space-bound team, navigating galaxies from our PC screens, exploring new worlds and cosmic sights. Join our crew and enjoy the flight.